Now, in our previous video, we made oil rice with shea butter, and today we are cooking some jollof rice with shea butter. Welcome, Yummy. If today is the first time here, and to my returning subscribers, I say Ayiko. So I'm going to be using some chicken, and I add in some chopped onions. Now I'll follow it up with some Remy chicken spice, but you can use any spices at all, or some stock cube will be okay. The next thing to add is some salt, and I added just a little bit of salt because the Remy contains quite a lot of salt. I add in some basil, that is dry basil, and some water. Cover it and leave it to cook very well. Now whilst the chicken is cooking, I have here some vegetables which I'm going to blend them very well or nicely. I have some garlics, onions, peppers, ginger, and some carrots. So yummy. I'm done blending. I will pour it into the saucepan. Now I did not use water to blend it because I do not want it to keep long on the fire, you understand. So I rinsed the blender and added it to it. The next thing is some tomato paste, and I'm using the smaller size. So I'll give it a very good stir for it to be well mixed, and then transfer it to the fire. But before transferring it to the fire, I love to add a little bit of salt to it and then give it a very quick stir. So the chicken is cooked now. I'll take everything out from the saucepan and set it aside. Now the stock, we are going to use it. We need it, right? And our tomatoes is cooking beautifully. Make sure to be stirring yours to avoid it from burning. Now the next thing is to melt our shea butter, which is very healthy. And I must say, make sure you are using an unscented shea butter. I'll add in my chopped onions and then fry it for about 1 minute. So the onions are well fried to my satisfaction. I pour in the cooked tomatoes or the cooked vegetables. I give it a very quick stir for everything to be well mixed. So at this point, I'm going to leave the tomatoes or the stew on fire for about 15 minutes for it to be well stewed before adding in the next ingredients. So it's been about 14 minutes now. I'll add the stock from the chicken, and then I will give it a very good stir for everything to be well mixed. Then I'll cover it and leave it to simmer for about 10 minutes. So yummy, it has been 11 minutes now. I'll give this a very quick stir and then introduce my spices. For this recipe, I'm just going in for some paprika powder and some curry powder. Then mix it very well. Now I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So the stew is almost done. I'll add in some nutmeg and then give it a very good stir. So cooking with shea butter itself is kind of a challenge because you do not need a lot of shea butter, especially when you are in an area where shea butter is really difficult to get and really expensive to buy. So you have to use a little amount of the shea butter to cook. And it is really challenging, especially when it comes to making jollof rice, and that is the experience that I had. So at this point, I have washed my rice very well. I'm going to add it to it and then give it a very good mix. So let me take this opportunity to welcome you all. If you are new to this channel, my name is Yummy Cash, and on this channel we do food related videos. So if you are interested, kindly hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the like button, and feel free to share it out to all your social media platforms. And also let me know in the comment section if you have ever cooked with shea butter before. Okay, Yummy, I will add some water to it, and at this point you only know how your rice behaves. So you add the water as and when your rice needs it, and make sure you don't over add the water to make your jollof rice jollof emutu. I'll taste for salt and then adjust it to my preference. So at this point, you cover it and allow the water to evaporate from it. And when it evaporates, you cover it with an aluminium foil and make sure your water is very, very low. Now, yummies, this is where I'm going to leave you. So on the screen here, I have the ANGWAMU video with shea butter. Click on it and watch it. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in another video. Till then, always remember to do everything in love, and whenever you think food, think Yummy Cash. Cheers.